Welcome, welcome, yes, welcome to the Gera-ism channel. And if you will kindly like, subscribe, and share, help your girl to grow by sharing the tea about me with your friends. Hit the notification bell as I post every Saturday with a short here and there during the week. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and you already know I'm bringing you another Gera-ism creation. So let's get into this. Ism! Meet me where the world unravels, at the lip of the sea where waves write poetry on your toes and the wind wraps its fingers in your hair. Let's stand there, together, where time forgets itself and the sky leans low, just to hear what our hearts are whispering. You are the ocean to me, wild and wanting, too deep to hold, too beautiful not to try. You pull at me like the tide does the moon, without asking, without mercy, but with the kind of pull that makes me glad I'm not grounded. Glad I'm unsteady, glad I'm yours. I am the shore, soft and stubborn. I give a little every time you come close, but I never leave. I wear your kisses like seashells, your storms like secrets. Even when you roar, I stay, because loving you feels like being shaped into something finer. Let's kiss on the dock, where the wood beneath us sighs like it's seen every love story and still believes in ours. Let's let the wind mess up our hair and the salt cling to our skin like a second promise. Let's hold hands like anchors and let our laughter drift out until even the gulls start singing our song. Up on the cliff, where the sky forgets how high it is, let's scream our love into the wind just to watch it echo back softer. Let's be reckless with our affection, unapologetic with our need. Let's let gravity feel jealous of how hard we fall into each other. You are the deep I never feared, the plunge I never questioned, the wave I was born to ride, even if it wrecked me sweetly. And me, I'm the soft sand that never stops waiting, never stops catching you when you return. Again and again and again. So meet me there at the edge, where the land ends but love doesn't, where the water rises and so do we, where every goodbye is a maybe and every kiss tastes savory, safe and sweet. I stand where heaven breathes against the skin of earth, where the water curls like prayer around the ankles of the land, where the ocean hums holy, and every wave is a psalm that never needed paper. Here the wind don't just blow, it speaks, and the tide don't just rise, it remembers. This is sacred ground, though it shifts. The edge of all things, where the infinite reaches out and grazes, touches the temporal. The sea mirrors the sky, allowing the soul to recall what it once was and what it is still becoming. The sand isn't mere dust but finely crumbled divinity, a collection of broken pieces still deemed beautiful, ancient whispers shaped by storm and surrender. Each grain holds a story, every step a pilgrimage. It clings to you not as a nuisance, but as a reminder. You arrived with nothing, yet you leave marked. And the cliffs, they are cathedrals, unmoved by time, bold as prophets, weathered like saints. They don't fall, they testify, standing between the sky and the deep, stretching like arms in worship, silently shouting praise as they crumble in glory. The dock is a threshold, a wooden altar where we secure the temporary and lift our gaze to the eternal. It creaks and sways like the spirit in the upper room, reminding us that even the man-made can hold miracles when still long enough to touch the water. The lake, that's where God speaks in soft, still, sure whispers, like the quiet before a revelation. And the gulf, it holds space, a sacred pause between loss and return, a holy ache as wide as mercy, an echo of every prayer too profound for words. This isn't just an edge, it's an encounter where the veil is thin, where the veil is water. Here, spirit and flesh touch, both coiling innocently, slightly in the wetness, slightly at the understanding. So I come here barefoot, soul bare, heart bowed, not to be healed as I'm already whole, but to be held within, to be reminded that the divine exists not only in the heavens, but in the hush of waves, the breath between breezes, and the salt that tastes of old tears, faded yesterdays, and new beginnings. For the longing outwardly signals the fabulous velocity of being free, mentally and spiritually free. For great is the soul that I am surrounding me.